Hello and welcome to a keg chat with myself, Sophie.
And me, Alex.
And with our new venue. So if you look around, we will have noticed we have moved. So this is a brand new space for us, and we're still moving everything in.
We've moved up in the world.
Yes.
We're on the second floor.
Exactly.
Where are we, Sophie? What are we doing here?
We are here at the Bristol Gaming Collective, which is our local gaming club. We know the organisers very well, and they have offered us very kindly their space for us to film in. And we have taken up, and it's great. It's great. There's lots of terrain. There's loads of variety with boards.
It's a lot more space than my living room.
It's sadly no cat.
Yes. I tried, but he wouldn't fit in the box with the models, so we are now down a cat, unfortunately. Yes. But that is the only downside. It is a lovely place to film.
Yes.
Really good club, actually, as well. For anyone who is local to Bristol, I would thoroughly recommend the Bristol Game Collective. Really good, really nice group of people. As Sophie said, excellent range of terrain. They play every game I've heard of, and many I haven't. People keep tempting me with demo games of systems I haven't tried. It's really dangerous.
I know the Mordheim scene here is quite big. The turnip. I don't know what turnip is, but it's...
Turnip people are weird. No offense to turnip people.
Wind your neck in. Absolutely not. It looks a crazy system, and I know they do Turnip Con down here, and that's in November time. So if you are,
sorry, I was going to say they do lots of events actually.
Yeah. So yes, they very kindly let us film, and it's where we play. So yeah, Central Bristol, and here we are. So I'm sure you will have seen sort of some footage of the space, but we're very excited. To be filming games here, on a basis. So, and also, if you want to come down club nights, this is the place where you can come meet us. You know, it's if you want to, of course. Maybe that's a downside of the club, actually. We're there.
We'll let you know our schedule. You can avoid us if you want.
We'll drop a link to all their details below, so you can check them out. They're on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media, etc., etc. So some other big news as well. So you will notice it is myself and Alex. Dan is temporarily... It's like we can still hear his voice. But he is temporarily... it's work, isn't it?
Yes. He's got a work placement in Canada, I believe. Yes. So for, I think, a few months until about now to the new year, give or take, he will unfortunately not be with us. Okay. Obviously, when he comes back, we will drag him kicking and screaming off the channel and make him play some more games. Yeah,
unfortunately, he hasn't agreed to fly over for games.
He said the commute was a bit extreme.
Yeah, I said get an Uber.
Apparently, we don't have the budget yet, so if you want to help us do that, patreon.com.
Go to www.savedan.
But in the meantime, it's me and Dee. And any guests we can rope into playing with us, which we do not lack for, actually. We've got quite a few people in the local area who might want to come on the channel, so you should still see some variety.
Exactly. Right, so on to our usual keg chat, which is AOS. We'll start off with AOS because it's been a little bit of a gap since we've had some. I think we've had the last General's Handbook end, and I certainly went, right, I don't think I've got the headspace to learn a new General's Handbook, and just shelved it for a bit. And I think we'd done Lumineth Siege a little bit, like a lot.
Yeah.
But we are back. We are back on the Age of Sigmar. The Blades of Khorne are back. I've also painted up a brand new Bloodthirster.
Breaking up to 2.
Yeah, so Alex is going to have the pleasure of playing 2 Bloodthirsters.
It's twice as... it's twice what a 1 Bloodthirster is. Let's go with that.
Yeah, exactly. Nailed it. So we've got some more, and I might look into doing some more stuff with the Tzeentch, especially with the new General's Handbook. We're going to see if we can get hands on some more armies. We will be doing it. We want to see some of those, that meta. Actually, speaking of meta, local meta, we do have, you'll notice behind us, the scores of the wars. So down at the club, they keep a track of their local meta. So yeah, it seems like those stats that are so far away in like the LVO aren't so oppressive locally. It's other people that are, beating you.
No, Soul Blight and Ossiarch Bone Reapers are doing absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, we'll have to get them on the channel then, won't we?
Yes, we will.
So yes, we've got some more Age of Sigmar content to come. And Techless will come on the channel.
Yes, I apparently thought I'd already played against Sophie's Siege with Techless on the channel. That was some sort of horrible fever dream. Apparently didn't happen.
Yeah.
So he is done. Just apparently haven't fielded him. So Techless will be on the channel shortly.
Yes.
Maybe against Siege, maybe against Khorne, maybe against something else.
Exactly.
Watch this space.
Good old Techly poos. We should also mention, I didn't mean to mention this earlier, we have already filmed a couple of games here, but we've also already filmed a couple of games in your place, so there'll be a bit of a continuity error depending on release schedule for those, but that's as we change over, etc, etc. But we want to show off the new venue as quickly as possible. On to some other game systems. Battlefleet Gothic, obviously with Dan missing, I'm going to have to get stuck in with Battlefleet Gothic. I don't want to leave you guys at home waiting.
No one wants to watch me just play Gothic against myself.
Oh my god, that would be the saddest thing ever.
Maybe for like an April Fool's special, just a game of Gothic of me just playing on my own. Probably with the lights off.
Sophie, I lost again.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Alex,
but
you won. You won the game.
No, it was a draw. Both lost.
Yeah, both lost. No, but I will be painting up my Imperial fleet. So the Imperial fleet I've used previously is one I've borrowed, so I've not been as invested, but I will be getting my head around the system, my head into the system, and we'll be getting some more Battlefleet Gothic content for you out there.
You have actually committed, haven't you? We are going to film a game in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes.
For which you will have a fully painted Gothic fleet.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is a testament to how easy it is to get into as a system. 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, like as we said before, we all work full time, so actually it's not too much for painting commitment. But yes, BFG coming soon. Titanicus. Titanicus is not dead. It's not dead. It's not a dead system. We will remain to play it here. That being said, I don't think it is a dead system at all.
I don't think so.
We've got some more Legio Metallica. I'm gradually building those up, and the reason why I'm saying gradually is because we're waiting for all the Titan box sets to be released for Legions Imperialis.
So they did announce the other day, didn't they, the Titan Battle Group box, which is
right.
2 Warhounds, a Reaver, and a Warlord. It remains to be seen if that's replacing something, or if that's just going to be the most economical way to get that particular configuration of Titans.
I want a Nemesis Warbringer, because I've heard they're really good.
Yeah, it's annoying they didn't do the preset box, because that's got a Warbringer in it, but oh well.
What did that have? A Reaver, 2 Warhounds?
Yeah, Reaver, 2 Warhounds, Warlord, and Warbringer.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
Yeah.
Bring back preset. But yes, we've also got some other Titan Legios. We'll have our guest Dougie, our favourite Dougie, coming back on the channel.
Must tell him we've moved venue.
Yes, must tell.
Probably before he gets to the
to your house. But yes, we've also got a couple of the club Legio.
Yes.
Legios. So, and there is a wonderfully converted Titan Legio from Orcs.
Oh, I didn't realise that was in it. Yes, so we have an Orc Legio. There are some Orc rules. We should do that at some point.
Oh, are there Orc rules?
Well, not real ones, obviously, but they're homemade ones. But someone somewhere has made a set of Eldar and a set of Orc rules.
Okay.
The Orcs are really interesting that they don't suffer crits, they suffer fires. And the fire spreads unless you send crew to go put the fires out. And every Titan has like a set of crew you can send to different parts of the Titan to try and keep it going. Yeah. It looks really cool. We should give it a go.
Yeah, and also they can be used at the same base sizes and about the same heights as Reavers.
Yes, so we could just play regular rules.
Yeah, so they can stand in as some Legio, but they're cool. They're cool. And it was Lee's mediocre modeler. It's his brother. I will put a link in description, and we will have there'll obviously be a link in the description for where they came from, because they're absolutely wonderful.
It's a team of commission painters, isn't it? 2 of them.
Yeah, and they're brothers.
Yeah.
So that's how they know each other.
Which my brother painted.
So that's what we've got coming up for Titanicus.
Mm-hmm.
And then, onto the big one, we've really got a little 8mm scale one. It's about 8mm, isn't it? That is, of course, Drop Zone Commander. We've really got into the system. We've really taken to it. You will have seen we've had a couple of games on the channel. Still finding our teeth on how best to film it.
Finding our teeth.
Cutting our teeth on film. Oh my God.
We've just filmed 2 games today, and it's a little bit cooked. Yes, we are still finding our teeth. Oh, no. I'm finding my teeth after the games I had today. They're all over the floor after. Anyway, we are getting the hang of Drop Zone Commander, is what she's trying to say.
Yeah. Finding our teeth.
So there will be more Drop Zone content coming. I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
The game is fairly intuitive, actually. There's a few kinks to work out. Yeah. We are both building up our forces quite quickly. Mm-hmm. I have now finished the starter box and both of the auxiliary armour boxes for the UCM, plus a few other bits and pieces. So I can do probably around 1,500 to 1,800 points if I go all in. And I've got a long shopping list of stuff I want to get. And it's very dangerous because it's also cheap. Yep. So I will be fleshing out the UCM up to about a 2,000 point army. Mm-hmm. You're on how many points?
Well, I've probably got about 2k. Well, I'll probably, yeah. With the Resistance, so as a Resistance player, they've just announced the new light Behemoth, which looks gorgeous.
You're going to escalate the arms race to be the first person to get a Behemoth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's the light one, isn't it? So it's not even a proper one. It's a tiny, but it's big, but tiny big, not big tiny. You know. So that's probably where I'm going with the Resistance. And then we do want to spice it up with a bit of variety on the channel. So I will be looking at, I've got my eyes heavily on the Shaltari. And you will probably be borrowing Dan's PCR? No, what?
PHR. Post-Human Republic.
Not polymerase chain reaction.
No. Yeah, I'll see if Dan's happy to lend them to me while he's abroad. If not, we'll cope. And I might get Scourge at some point, but I've got lots of other hobby stuff to do first.
I've heard of it.
Which is why I said it's a might.
Yeah.
But yes, there's only 5 factions. That's then everything covers between 2 of us.
Yeah, exactly. So we are looking at that variety, and then we'll look at building into those lists, having a bit of fun with it, and seeing what we can do. And of course, they are releasing new units all the time. I know they've just seen the Shaltari gunship, or the Gungate.
Yes.
Gungate. And I'm like, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, no, I just like their vibe. Don't know how they play, but I know they're a bit weird.
I think you'll enjoy them. Yeah. There's a lot of 4D chess going on with how they play. I played a game the other day against Shaltari, and yeah, the person I was playing was playing a different game. They're very Eldar in many ways. So yes, you will see, most to all of the Drop Zone factions on the channel in the near future.
Yes.
As we build them up to around that 2k mark.
Yeah, and we've got some great terrain for it. So we've got a real variety. So we can switch up those boards. Maybe even I really want to do like a non-city one.
Yeah, it works rules-wise. There's all kinds of things like demolishing like forests and that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Just flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Burn the terrain down. And other big Drop Zone Commander news. Alex, do you want to tell us about our event?
Yes, we are running at the end of this month, on the 30th of September, LZ Hot. What?
LZ Hot.
It's LZ Hot. This is a reference, you see, to like Vietnam. So we pronounce it the American way, and I'm going to make you do it. What's the tournament called?
LZ Hot. You can't make me.
We're running our first Drop Zone tournament.
Yes.
It's going to be run here at Bristol Gaming Collective on the 30th of September. When this goes up, there will still be probably about a week or 2 before the event. So, at time of writing, not writing anything, time of recording, we do have some tickets left available. So if you do want to go have a look at the Eventbrite link in the description, we would love to meet you.
Yes.
Tickets are only about 15 quid, I think. And yeah, It's a really nice venue. It will be really good to see some more people
Yes, and it'd be nice to chat
Yes.
Drop Zone Commander with people, because you get like a venue, and a lot of it is there's a lot of there's a lot of AOS, there's a lot of 40k, but Drop Zone Commander is one of those rare ones. So actually, it's becoming less and less rare, and we're really looking forward to seeing where it goes, and we're really looking forward to seeing you if you want to come down and play some Drop Zone Commander with us here at the Guild. At the Gaming Collective. It was
formerly known as the Bristol Adventurers Guild.
So that's why we might accidentally keep calling it, but no, it's Gaming Collective.
That's right, just find your teeth.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is that all of our systems, Sophie?
Have we got it out of our system? Oh, Heresy!
Oh yeah, we play that, don't we?
Heresy. So you've been busy with your Space Wolves, and it's we've got a game coming up with the Sons of Horus against the Space Wolves. You've got your vehicle on your list, isn't it? It's not your Drop Zone. It's not your Zone Mortalis stuff.
Do you want me to translate that?
Yeah.
I've been working on my Space Wolves. I have just finished 2.5k, so I can now run a medium-sized game, and I have finally, at least by the time you see this, finally finished all my infantry. I am never painting on Space Marine again, you can't make me. So I'm going to be moving on to cool, fun stuff soon. We're going to be getting a couple of Vindicators, get a Typhon, and really go for that City Breaker Space Wolf theme. Breaking down the walls of Tizca is what I'm going to go for. So that'll be coming. As Sophie said, if you didn't understand, we have just filmed a game of Space Wars versus Sons of Horus at 2.5k, and we'll be building up beyond that to more points soon.
Exactly.
What have you painted for Heresy?
I'm working on my Templar Brethren for my Imperial Fests. They will be coming on the channel. They are. I've got all the bits. Just need to put the paint on the bits, and then the bits will go on the table, and that's the way it works.
That's very well enunciated. Well done.
So we're looking to push that Templar Brethren. I can nearly do 3k with my Imperial Fest, so getting those working. Then I'm going to play around with the lists, have some redundancy, have a little bit so I can swap around. Also looking at building into the Sons of Horus, looking at building into the Black Reaving, because I like painting that colour scheme. So it's a bit of variety from just Pride of the Legion all the time. And yeah, we're looking at pushing a few different units. I've still got a couple of bits to paint up, but yeah, it's more. There's definitely more Heresy on the horizon.
Speaking of painting, we probably should say for Dan actually. He is heading to No Retreat. If you've not heard of No Retreat, very big deal, prestigious invitational tournament held in Gibraltar on a cruise liner, I believe. And people come from all around the world to go to No Retreat against invitation only. Only the absolute highest pedigree of painters get to go. And Dan got an invitation. So I can't remember when he's off. I think his feet don't touch the ground. I think he gets back from going to No Retreat and gets on another plane to go to Canada. Yeah. But we'll get some photos off him. They might be up with this hobby chat. They might be up for the following one. But deserves a shout out. That is really quite a hobby milestone. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and then we can say we've had a No Retreat attendee on our channel.
Exactly. Okay, well, I think that is all our news.
I believe so.
And that's a lot of news. So we will love you and leave you. And we look forward to seeing you either back on the channel or possibly in person. So it's goodbye from me, Sophie.
It's goodbye from me, Alex.
And it's goodbye from the barrel!
So tell us why you think you deserve the job.
You don't. You're nothing. You're trash.
Jesus Christ.
Get out.
Leave them alone. It's just staying in.
I think we should just send this to Matt and Lee. Just that clip.
Oh no, I've got the giggles now. So where we last left our heroes.
They were still in the...